Now we will think about some wondering questions. So remember, when we wonder about a story, we share our feelings or ideas. So that means that there are no right or wrong answers, and everyone should feel comfortable to share their stories and their experiences. So I wonder if there's a part of the story you liked, and I wonder why you liked that page.
I'm torn. I don't know which I like best. Mom coming up with the idea of going to the doctor and asking the doctor to get able to pay for the repair, or the picture of him standing there looking at that car like, oh my goodness, what have I done? What do I have to do?
Yeah, so Sally likes two parts: the part where the mother comes up with the smart, clever idea for Abel, and also the part where Abel is looking at this big car and this big project he has to do.
Yeah, I especially like the part where the mother came up with a solution that is not to talk to his son directly to give instructions or to blame him, but rather to use a more effective way by asking somebody else and to ask his son to do something to make him realize himself that he has to pay something, but not just talking to him directly. But in our lives, usually our teachers or parents chose the other way, that they give instructions directly, that they just blame the children, but this might not be so effective for them to really realize what's wrong.
Yeah, so Jingran really liked the part when the mom had a different strategy and she decided to ask somebody else for help to solve the problem rather than maybe talking to him directly. And the next question is, I wonder if there was a time when someone wouldn't share with you, or when you didn't want to share with someone else. I wonder how you solved the conflict. So take a minute to think.
It's been a long time since I was a little kid, but I remember going to my best friend's house and wanting to play a certain game. And there was another girl there who lived on the same street, but she was really bossy. And she did not want to play the game that Peggy and I were kind of heading toward. So I got mad and went home. And I was sad to do that, but I just wasn't going to stay and put up with it. And I didn't have the understanding of trying to negotiate a different situation. I don't think that was something we were taught as kids 70 years ago.
Yeah, so Sally shared that one time there was someone on her street who didn't want to share or play with her, and she decided that she would just walk away from the situation. And perhaps maybe, she mentioned she didn't have the negotiation tools at the time to have a different solution. Thanks for sharing that, Sally. And Jingran?
I remember that when I love cakes, so sometimes when I eat cakes, I don't want to share it with others. And yeah, but then one day I realized that when my friend is eating a cake and it looks super delicious and I really want to have a bite to have a taste. So at that time I realized that when I'm eating cake and my friend is sitting next to me, maybe she or he is wondering the same thing, that she wants to just have a taste. So then afterwards I realized that yeah, I can share mine and then I can have others too. So this is a mutual sharing.
Yeah, so Jingren kind of shared about both sides of the question is, remembering when she didn't want to share her cake with others, but then when she was at other people's parties or celebrations and they had cake, she really wanted it, right? So it made her remember those times that she didn't want to share and really think that, maybe everyone else would like some of the cake too. So it'd be better to share. Great. Well, thank you very much for sharing for the wondering questions.